Hi there, this is Riwa Kiri again. So this is the third of my series where I'm showing you guys how to find products using the Viral Launch app or the Viral Launch website. Here, I'm going to show you how to validate ideas. So in the first part of my series a couple of days ago, I showed you how to find products organically on Viral Launch. You can use the Market Intelligence tab. You can also use the Product Research tab. So today, I'm going to show you how I use the Product Research to find products organically. If you need to see earlier videos, please click on my other videos for the past 2 days. The first part where I showed you how to find products organically using the product discovery toolbar. And then the second one, I showed you how to put your criteria in order to find products. So this is the concluding part. This is the part 3. So here I'm going to show you exactly what the numbers mean, the numbers that we found on the last session. Tell you what those numbers mean, what is the importance of those numbers, and what we need to look out for. And also I'm going to show you how to translate that and take that information on Amazon and even analyze it further. Of course, it's not an all-compassing video. Even my other 2 videos, the first and second and the third, is not all-compassing. It's not telling you everything you need to know about product research or how to select the right product, but it gives an idea of how I teach my students of how to find products. And 9 times out of 10, they choose successful products. They do very well on Amazon. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. All right. So this is the screen we're going through 2 days ago from the second series. This is where you find your products. So here's where we selected the categories. If we scroll down a little bit, I'm going to show you the advanced filters that we did not complete. So after this, all this has been filled out. If you want to review again, go to our last video. You can see the numbers are still all the same. After that, I'm going to click on show keywords, and then it's going to generate us ideas based on the criteria we put in. So I'm going to use this first product as an example. The name of the product is Slide and Mitt right here. I highlighted it. The category is sports and outdoors. That was because we selected that as one of the categories we wanted. Before I talk about his icons over here, let me talk about his numbers. Here is the estimated search volume. This is saying that 22,000 people are trying to find the Slide and Mitts on Amazon every month, not the general population, but just specifically for Amazon. Right here, the idea score is a 4-star, so the scores go between a 1 to 5. And that is how Viral Launch looks at how successful the idea would be or how they think the product is going to do once you start selling. 1 star, worst idea ever. 5-star, best idea. So a 4-star is pretty good. Here is the average price. So people on Amazon are selling this product for $37.75 per product, and their margin 72.45%, and that is their profit. This is how much their money they can potentially make, or those who are selling right now are making on Amazon after all their expenses. The average sales is 792.9. That's how much an average, again, people that sell the Slide and Mitts make on Amazon. The average revenue is $31,500 and the profit is $23,700. And that kind of like correlates with the margin right here. You can see the profit is $23,000 out of 31, and the margin here is saying 72% out of, so that kind of makes sense. So here is the review count. So the reviews for this category for this product is 78.7. That is the average of everyone selling their Slide and Mitts on Amazon, how many reviews they have. So remember on the past video, in the last video, I talked about how you want to keep the reviews low. You don't want the reviews to be too high because you're going to be going to a very competitive market. 78, perfect. We need the less than 600. 78, awesome. So right here on top of the reviews is the review quality, meaning that out of this 78 reviews, what is the quality of those reviews? Are those reviews good? Do people like what's selling in the market? The review quality for the Slide and Mitts is 4.6. So what does that tell me? If I need to go into this market, I have to make sure I am offering a product that is as superior as a 4.6 or better. If I know I'm going to struggle with that, I cannot get great suppliers from China. I cannot source for a product that, superior. I will not do that product because that's how people get themselves into holes. They try to create a product and they're like, oh, it's too expensive to source. Let me look for a cheaper option. They buy a cheaper option. People write them horrible reviews. They don't do well, and they say Amazon does not work. You didn't do your homework right. So for this type of product, you need to make sure your version is way more superior than the others. The last number over here is talking about how many sales do you get per review, or reverse, how many reviews do you get per sale. So it's here, the sales review is 34.5, meaning that people in this market, for every 34.5 sales they make on Amazon, they get 1 review back, which is pretty typical. Just an FYI, not that significant, but good to know. So now let me talk about this icons here. So this icon, if you click on it, is going to navigate you to Market Intelligence, where it's going to break down every single seller of the slided mitts on Amazon, break them by seller. So you can see how much each person is making. You can see what one each person launched. You can see exactly what the product looks like. All that information is right there. So while Market Intelligence is loading, let's go back to product discovery. So over here, we talked about the first icon, Market Intelligence, break it down seller by seller. The second one is if you want to pin your idea, you're going to save it on your Viral Launch account. You're going to click on this and that will pin it, and it will save it under your pinned ideas. The last one is if you want to see what a slided mitts look like on Amazon, it would be a great idea. You see some products are like, I have an idea what this is, I'm not really sure. For example, a snow shovel, everyone knows what a snow shovel is. But there's some products you're like, not really sure what that is. Click over here, it will take you to Amazon, and then you can see what it is. Right, so this is a slided mitt, and there's a different type of slided mitts. This is the whole market on Amazon. If you scroll down, you can see they have different colors, different fabrics, different shapes, pretty much the same shape, but totally different fabric, different colors. Some people have a lot of variation, just to have an idea. So now that we've given Market Intelligence time to load, we're going to open this right here again. So like I mentioned, this is broken down seller by seller. So if you want to see who's the top seller in the slided mitt category, you're going to go over here where it says monthly revenue, click on the bottom arrow, and that'll help you to sort it from top seller to least top seller. So here, this guy making $75,000 a month is a top seller. That's his brand name right here. And this is all his stats, all his numbers. If you scroll towards the bottom and towards your right here, you're going to see more information. I'm just going to show that real quick. So you can see over here, he made $75,000. So all his numbers are per month. $75,000 per month. He's selling his for $59. His margin is $46. That's his amount of sales. Sales reviews 97. You can see when he launched, he literally launched like less than a year ago, 2024. So if you want to see exactly his product or exactly what he's selling, go over here to the number right here. Click on the number 3. It will show you what he's selling. So this is what he's making in $75K. Phenomenal, right? It seems like a simple product. Slided mitt, it has some nice colors, some pretty, nice colors that children will love. They have the oranges, the blacks, the blues, or is that teal? Right. Teal, it has blue, purple, nice. So it kind of like services. I like this one, it's so cute. It kind of like services a large population of likes, large population of interests, and it kind of like covers what most children will like. A girl might like this, a boy might like that, So that's why he's number 1. He's offering value. So when I see a product that's doing well, even before I see the numbers on Viral Launch and I look at the listing, I'm like, yeah, this person has killed it. You can just tell. They put in a lot of work into this product. You can see that the pictures are nice and crisp. The options are pretty good. Just by looking at pictures, you can see the material. Look at that, the stuff on it, the trimmings, everything just looks really good. So you can tell that I put in a lot of work. And with Amazon, I said in one of my last videos, you cannot just slap on anything and I'm like, okay, I bought this product for 20 cents in China. I'm just gonna make sales on it and just do whatever. You cannot just do whatever. Not in 2025. Even back in 2020 when I started, you couldn't do whatever. But right now it's been getting more steep. So going back to Market Intelligence. So those are like the basic information. Of course, if you want like more information, more details, sign up to my course and I'll show you exactly how we do it. This is just the baseline, right? This is just like basic information concerning Viral Launch of how to find products. But of course, there's so much you can go into a lot more detail and I can show you. Sign up for my program, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I drop nuggets here pretty often to help in your Amazon journey. So stick with me. I'm going to show you how I do more with my business on Amazon. Okay, so I just showed you again how to find ideas, how to validate numbers on Viral Launch using all the awesome tools on there, the Market Intelligence tool, the product discovery tool, and I showed you a little bit what those numbers mean and how to make an informed decision when you want to find a product on Amazon. Again, my name is Ria Kiri. If you need more tutorials or you need like a full class, sign up for my program. A link is right there under my bio. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, share it to your friends. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments. Talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.